We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Oakland A's. It's Interleague Baseball next on MLB Network. Sonny Gray gets the ball for Oakland in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
So digging in now, A.J. Pollock. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Gray ready with the 0-1. Fastball called for strike two.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike three called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
I'll tell you what, this is one of those pitcher's parks you come in and you go, uh-oh, I could be 0 for 15 if I don't execute. And how do you execute in a pitcher's park? They throw you outside, take that base hit to right field. Don't try to do too much. You do what he gives you, you take what he gives you, and you move on.
Jake Lamb stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. 67 degrees our game time temperature. Bases are empty, one man out. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
1 out, nobody on. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First pitch on its way. Paul Goldschmidt is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And another foul ball. Just underway here in Oakland. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We're scoreless on MLB Network. Zach Greinke, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's the guy that's going to take his lumps, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
Here's Rajay Davis now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Fielder, Rajay Davis.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Towards second. No problem here. 1 away. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Stepping in, Stephen Vogt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul. Strike 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Tomas moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Greinke gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Well, Johnson has gotten the inconsistent label before, but it's usually not too bad. Sometimes he's dead on with corner pitches, and other times he seems to tighten it up a bit. Up and down seems to be a similar experience, so we'll see how he does in this one.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We are still scoreless. Stepping up to the plate, David Peralta. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
Number 6, David Peralta.
First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Well, he hung that one, and he didn't miss it. That's what you do. Hang it and bang it.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that's going to find its way into left. Back-to-back knocks have him going here to start the second.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board, so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in, or if they sit back, get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a flare out to left center. Here comes Davis. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now let's take a look at the A's defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And down there catching Stephen Vogt. You know, he's a solid catcher behind the plate, but he also has the ability, because he's a pretty good athlete, to play first and the outfield and not hurt you in those positions.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Drury, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. 1-1, here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Now both runners are breaking. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is foul right side. First and second now, one man out. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Well, we got a big pitch coming up now. That's ball 3 right there. And look at, with this situation with 2 guys already on, you don't want to load the bases. You got to come after him, make a swing of the bat.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Here's Chris Owings now. Career numbers against Sonny Gray, 1 for 3. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Through an inning and a half, no score on MLB Network. Standing in, Chris Davis. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
Chris Davis.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Well, let's take a look at the Diamondbacks defense, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, David Peralta, one of the great stories in baseball. Look, this guy was a pitcher, couldn't get to the big leagues as a pitcher, went to independent ball and redid himself, put himself in the outfield and became a pretty good hitter. One thing for sure, we know he can throw it.
Here's Matt Joyce now. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
0-2, here it comes. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
1-2, here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lamb in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Another 1-2 delivery. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pollock has a read on it. 2 gone.
Batting sixth, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
So striding forward now, Marcus Semien. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Hit hard to short. Fielded by Owings. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Good work there by Zach Greinke. Still 0-0. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Number 8, Chris Iannetta.
First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball.
But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And he'll get there as the Diamondbacks get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The batter, third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jake Lamb. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is popped up. Back behind second. And Lowry will put this away for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a liner, but foul. Third inning, no score to this point. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a true indicator. He's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it. Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Into the windup and the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Lamb. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batting 8th, first baseman.
Here's Yonder Alonso. Career line against Greinke. There's plenty of it, but he's just 1 for 14. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. And he lays off there. 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Greinke ready now. The 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 9th, second baseman.
Stepping into the box, Jed Lowry. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First offering on its way. This one's flared out toward left. Tomas moving in. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in to try it again, David Peralta. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
David Peralta.
Here comes the first pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, left fielder, Yasmani Tomas.
Riding in once again, Yasmani Tomas. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
That misses. 2-0.
No strike.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Check swing grounder to the right side, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. He'll try it again. 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here. Another payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at bat will continue. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the designated hitter.
Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Gray ready with the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take one pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Hit on the ground out to short, taken in by Simeon. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rajay Davis. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate, and it just kept running away.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats.
0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box, Stephen Vogt. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Pollock racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy
as he loops under the ball and pops it up.
Goldschmidt has room in foul territory, and a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first two swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Peralta's under it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. The relay throw, and he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right. So he's 90 feet away now with two men gone.
Left fielder.
Ready for another chance? Chris Davis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. No score at this point, but a two-out hit could get a runner in from third. On the ground, softly towards second. Barehanded at his knees. He gathers the throw. Got him. The A's strand one through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Brandon Drury will bat next. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Drury.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Cue shot here out toward short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Chris Owings.
Striding in, Chris Owings. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate. And he's doing that in this game.
The windup and the 0-1. This one's flared toward left center. Davis moving in. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the second out of the inning.
Catcher.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the catcher, Chris Iannetta. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. 0-1, here it comes. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. Halfway home, still no score. Digging in, Matt Joyce comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Right fielder, Matt Joyce.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
High in the air. Lamb just to the left of the mound makes the play, 1 away.
The batter,
A little bit
10,
over halfway home
shortstop,
tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Coming to the plate now, Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Now batting, third baseman, Trevor Plouffe.
Digging in, Trevor Plouffe. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tough slider down low for a strike.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Driven nicely into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Into the box now, Yonder Alonso. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. The last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Here's Jed Lowry now. He swings and lines it to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Line drive to left field, and I didn't think the runner was going to be able to score on that. That's just a great job of hustling and a nice piece of hitting.
Here's Rajay Davis now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Oh, he's able to get a glove on that one. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. Oakland is on top in this one, 2-0. Ready once again, A.J. Pollock. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Into the windup and the pitch. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Hit out towards second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Well, that's a big base hit for him. I tell you what, it's no fun to be 0 for 2, but let alone 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. So this is a confidence builder right here.
Jake Lamb standing in now. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Outside, the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Manny. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Here's the 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Joyce. Still going back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. And the Diamondbacks have come back to tie this one at 2.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
First baseman number 44. Paul.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled back.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
That misses 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Digging in to try it again, David Peralta. A hit in 2 tries so far. On its way is pitch number 75. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 1-0 count. Here it is. Lifted into center field. Davis is there. And that's the 3rd out. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Digging in once again, Stephen Vogt, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Stephen Vogt.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Drury has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ryan Healy.
Ready for another chance. Ryan Healy. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Number 2.
Here's Chris Davis now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Greinke steps into his windup. Here it comes. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you find yourself down 0-2, and the last swing you take is a bad swing. It doesn't give you a lot of confidence as a hitter, that's for sure.
50th pitch of the game on its way. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland, all tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of
Ryan Dull is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 66, Ryan Dull.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. And he struck him out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the fifth and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Stepping in now, Brendan Drury, as he loops under the ball and pops it up. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Chris Owings now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
0-1. Here it comes. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Oh, tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. In the air out to left. Davis is under it. And that retires the side. Diamondbacks down in order. Score remains 2-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Joyce. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. And that misses inside 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Greinke ready now. The 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Tomas. 1 down.
Up next for Oakland.
Ready for another shot now. Marcus Semien. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
Line to the right side. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. As it's grounded sharply to first. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that, the inning comes to a close. 1, 2, 3 go the A's, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Dale Descalso is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Daniel Descalso.
In there for strike 1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
The 0-1 on its way. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Center fielder number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Digging in and looking for more, A.J. Pollock. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Weakly hit to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
And this is a case of a hitter's reputation preceding him. The ball was a little dribbler to the left side, but he knew the guy had speed, so he rushed it and ends up unable to make a clean play. That's another example of why speed is such an offensive weapon.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first, and the runner back safely. Jake Lamb standing in now as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Pitch inside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Runner goes for third. Taken for strike 3. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So a good job there of taking third unannounced, but meanwhile the strikeout means 2 men are gone now. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's set. Here it comes. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is you got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
Hit on the ground to short. Simeon's there. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. One left for Arizona. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Andrew Chafin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 40, Andrew Chafin.
Chris Herman is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 10, Chris Herman.
Here's Yonder Alonso. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Yonder Alonso.
Line towards center field. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Here's Jed Lowry now. He swings and grounds it to short. Played on the backhand. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Rajay Davis.
Digging in, Rajay Davis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a drive out to left center field. Davis will round first and make his way to second now. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Now batting, catcher.
Riding in once again, Stephen Vogt. He was a ground-out victim last time up. From the stretch. Down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Here it comes on 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. High in the air out to center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. 9th inning coming up. And we are tied 2-2. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the Coliseum in Oakland. So digging in now, David Peralta. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Sean Doolittle will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Sean Doolittle.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Lowry's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, left fielder, Yasmani Tomas.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken there by Lowry. Throw gets him 2 down.
The batter, the designated hitter, Jeremy Hazelbaker.
Standing in, Jeremy Hazelbaker. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
A 1 pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
On the ground to the right side. Throw on to Alonso, takes care of him, and that ends the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Score remains 2-2. Randall Delgado comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Randall Delgado.
Now at the plate, Ryan Healy. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Curveball that time, not even close. Ball and no strikes. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth.
Bottom of the ninth inning, comes up with a big leadoff hit. Man, that is beautiful. Sets the inning up nice. Maybe we'll see a walk-off here, Matt.
Here's Chris Davis now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The winning run is at first base. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
Fielder, Matt Joyce.
Here's Matt Joyce now. His previous meetings with Randall Delgado. Pretty good success. He's 4 for 5. He also has 1 home run. He's set and the pitch. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. The 0-1 delivery goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Tomas giving chase, and the inning is over. A's go quietly there, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Brandon Drury will bat
Leading off
next.
for Arizona.
No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out
Brandon
once.
Drury.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. At the plate, Chris Owings. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Liam Hendricks takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Liam Hendricks.
Here's the first pitch. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Throw to second, and they get him. So the sacrifice attempt is unsuccessful here. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Chris Herman.
So striding forward now, Chris Herman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
The 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Center fielder number 11.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. In now, A.J. Pollard. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
Jake Lamb.
Into the box now, Jake Lamb, as he hits one on a line to left field. That's in there, base hit, and this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. And to score, the runner from second, and a relay home, and not in time as the second run scores.
What a great feeling. Extra inning game to drive in 2 runs, and now let's see if they can close it out with the pitch.
Into the box, Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now. A pause and the 0-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. Arizona's on top 4-2. Nick Ahmed will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Second base, number 13, Nick Ahmed.
Fernando Rodney takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Striding in, Marcus Semien. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Marcus Semien.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Owings is there. Throw on to first, and 1 shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Third baseman, Trevor Plouffe.
Coming to the plate now, Trevor Plouffe. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Peralta's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
First baseman, number 17, Yonder Alonso.
Now to the plate, Yonder Alonso. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Pollock going back to the track. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Well, that's the danger of throwing fastballs back to back. The guy measures the first one, then he times the second one, gets the base hit.
Shed Lowry.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. Peralta is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
4-2 the final score tonight. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. For the victorious